Tub of body latex, $22. Tub of gold pigment, $6. Watching your friend get naked, covered with gold paint, and jogging until he passes out, priceless.
Coming up, flying a lawn chair balloon.
Okay, last check before we let you go, Adam.
All right.
Can you fail a drug test after eating a bagel?
I think this is going to cure me of my love for poppy seed cake once and for all.
Gold paint. Is it really a glamorous way to die?
The ridicule happens.
Here on Mythbusters, we're not just going to retell the legends, we're going to put them to the test.
We're prepared to put our bodies on the line.
Why should you trust these guys? Well, Jamie and Adam have over 30 years in model building, animatronics, and toy prototyping. They can build just about anything, and probably have.
This is M5, my special effects shop. Come on in and have a look around.
If we can't find what we need here, there's always Adam's junk collection.
My cigarette dispenser.
The guys are backed by experts in folklore, crime, medicine, and engineering. And they'll need every trick in the book.
So where do we begin? What do we got? Let's go. So the lawn chair balloon, this is the thing that made it on the internet all over the place a few years ago of the guy who supposedly flew above LAX in 1992.
Larry Walters attached something like 45 weather balloons to this lawn chair.
He took up beer and beef jerky, and he was an unemployed truck driver.
And woo, he shot straight up into the air and apparently went up to about 16,000 feet.
And he flew for something like 14 hours.
Larry's only way of descending was with a handheld BB gun.
We're actually just going to see if we can achieve some buoyancy with 42 helium balloons. I don't think we're going to bring all the payload that he did. He brought the beer, the sandwiches. We are going to bring a pellet gun.
The plan is to build and fly the balloon as it's described in the myth. The guys then have to show that they can make a controlled descent by shooting out the balloons.
Is this something that would be legal for us to do?
The myth says Larry was fined after the flight, so we want to get permission before we take to the skies.
Whose jurisdiction does that fall under? The fire department's going to know faster than the police department will. Well, I don't think this is the FAA, but on the off chance it is, and you have to do with the FAA rules and regulations, please call me.
How high do you want this guy to go up the building?
Not very high. We just have to prove the point. He was transferred me to his duty officer upstairs, who apparently was not on duty, and so they'll call us back.
You know, it's a sort of thing where it's like you could call to your blue in the face and no one would know who you should talk to. And then if you did it and there was a traffic snarl up and people got pissed off, it would still take them like 3 weeks to figure out who should punish you. Unfortunately, Sears wouldn't let us shoot inside their building, and they seem to have discontinued Larry's original chair. But we found this. It's aluminum construction. Seems pretty sturdy, and in fact, it looks fairly comfortable. I can definitely fly in this. We're going to do these in basically 4 clusters. Like Larry Walters did, they'll probably be closer. 4 separate clusters. Each cluster will be tethered to me on a different line, tie point. 2 shoulders, 2 on the waist. So that even if one whole cluster goes, I fall to the ground. I'm going to weigh about 15 pounds at that point. Let's get the chair over here, and I'll sit it, and then we'll try and bungee it to me. All right, you want to try and raise me up and see how this does? That's pretty uncomfortable.
Well, what do the pictures show?
Adam's harness is too uncomfortable.
I'd get up if I could.
The chair is too dangerous. That means we're going to have to find some other way of making this work.
I have a suggestion, Adam.
Bring it on.
We can take our square steel tubing that we use a lot around here and